strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. They've got Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. Here's New York. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Towns down low. He's guarded by White. The shot by Towns, no good. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, BA. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And down it goes. 2 points.
Like when Bridges attacks the lane like this, showing he's not afraid to play physical.
Pass to Buzelis. White looking it over. Here's Vucevic, covered by Towns. They double team Vucevic. Three-pointer, Buzelis, and he buries his first look.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
Brunson passes to Hart. Outside Anunoby for three. Bridges. Buzelis grabs the board.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to White. It's Giddey on the wing. Vucevic, a screen on Anunoby. Inside. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Developing those skills as a play caller. Giddey making a smart choice this time with the ball.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. Bridges has got 5 now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Jones, he's checked in for Giddey. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. A minute 39 left to play in the first quarter. Ball against Hart. Back to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. White can't hit.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Towns. Towns double team. Outside McBride. Shoots over Vucevic. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Buzelis. There's a screen. And he powers it down right on Karl Anthony Towns. Wow.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. There's the steal, and here they come. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Lonzo Ball can be so elite playing in the transition game.
Outside Achua. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And that one's good, Brunson.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And here's Jones. He's scoreless. Pass to Vucevic. 2 on the clock. And the layup is up and in.
Now, that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first. Some good action already in this one. but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So on the floor for New York, Achua is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the 1. Now here's Bridges. Back to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Jones. To the inside. Smith. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Chicago leading by 4. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Jones finds ball. Back to Jones. And it's New York with a rebound. Now Payne, yet to see a basket. Here's Bridges. He squares up and sinks it.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Ball passes to Williams. It's Vucevic, high post, working on Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. Chicago making some changes. Buzelis comes in for Giddey. And it's White in for Jones. New York making a switch here. Outside McBride. Anunoby finds Achua. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Picked by Vucevic. Down low. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Rolling with purpose off the pick. Vooch, impressive basketball IQ, is really featured in screen and rolls.
Achua against Williams. Achua passes to McBride. Here's Towns. New York again can't hit.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Back to Ball. Picked by Vucevic. There's the triple. Ball no good. Knicks trail by 4. McBride passes to Towns. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Towns can make this shot in his sleep. It's something the defense must guard closely.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Nikola Vucevic has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Now, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Kobe White out there with ball. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Now here's Bridges. 7 points in the game. Pass to Hart. Here's Towns. From down in the low post, it goes. Towns has got 7.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Ball. He's got 5. And Anunoby pulls it down.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Hart finds Bridges. Now here's Anunoby. Towns, right side. 5 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 9 points in the game.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Giddey with a screen on Brunson. Back to Giddey. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Bulls lead by 8.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Ball against Brunson. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story. And there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough. This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua's checked in for Anunoby. Vucevic in the post. Towns on him. Vucevic gets the bucket. Here's Brunson. He's got 7. There's a minute 26 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Ball. Picked by Vucevic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Giddey. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Hart. 59 seconds left in the third. Clock at 4. White for 3. That one doesn't drop. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 8. Pass to Robinson. They double him with White. The kick out to Brunson. 4-3. Brunson nails it.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, he's right into that shot.
Here's White. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Robinson passes to Bridges. Here's Brunson for 3. The shot no good. Ball outside. Now here's White. Nice D from Bridges. And so it's Chicago closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And the Knicks with the possession here. 7-point differential. So on the floor for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Payne in at the point guard position.
A timing play, but it helps to have a leaper like Mitchell Robinson finish it off.
Here's Giddey following the bucket by the Knicks. Basket's good.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Payne, the pass to Towns. Payne with it. Towns, a screen on Jones. Back to Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. Giddey.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And that one's good. Giddey.
That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Brunson looks it over. Tipped. Pass to White. Here's Buzelis. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Now here's Vucevic. Covered by Towns. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Giddey. And now an 11-point Chicago lead. Brunson with it. Now guarded by White. Brunson on the drive. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Vucevic. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Hart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, I love how hard Hart is fighting on plays like that, taking the extra contact.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Chicago leading by 9. And here's Ball. White on the wing. Giddey with a screen on Anunoby. Three-pointer, Buzelis drains the triple.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Bulls.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Matas Buzelis.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Pass to Buzelis. Outside White. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And the bucket is good. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A.
We have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. Here's Strus. And there's the drive. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Now Kuzma. After Jared Allen missed from long range. Kuzma finds Prince. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lillard left side. Shoots the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. That shot wide open.
I see you, Jared. I see you expanding your game, broadening the horizons. Nice looking shot there, big fella.
Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. Lets it go with a 3. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Lopez.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's Mitchell. And stolen by Prince. Lillard surveying the D. Pass to Kuzma. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Mitchell outside. Allen a screen on Prince. For 3, Mitchell traps in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 5. And he's good on the 3-ball. Kuzma's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Bucks.
Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points back.
Allen kicks to Garland. Mobley a screen on Lillard.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Fires the 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks lead by 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the small forward. And here's Giannis. After Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Mobley with the block. In the corner, it's Hunter. In the corner, it's Mobley. Milwaukee with the rebound. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Trent. Now here's Giannis. And a wide open look for Porter. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Tell you what, if he can find some consistency from deep, Porter Jr. is going to be a nightmare as an offensive player.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. Cleveland also making some changes. Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Green. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Mobley. Mitchell's got 5 now. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But It can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Prince kicks to Kuzma. Back to Prince. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Kuzma. Good on the three-point shot. 11 points in the game.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
And it's Strus missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Prince outside. A fadeaway. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Lopez has got his first basket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Sinks the triple.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Lillard misses. Cleveland's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Pass to Hunter. Garland feeling it out a little bit. 1 second left. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the 1. Lillard misses.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Mobley a screen on Prince. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the 2-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Lillard against Garland. Clock at 6. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Prince. Lillard's got 7.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Pass to Strus. Back to Garland. And he drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Cavs. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. "90 seconds now into the second half. Lillard misses. Cleveland leading by 6. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Bucks. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, "I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up." Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. He's got 14.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Prince against Mitchell. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Lillard outside. Lopez, a screen on Garland. Lillard misses. Cleveland leading by 5. Garland left side. Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Trent comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Taurean Prince. And then for Cleveland, Hunter's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Mitchell outside. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the basket by Lillard.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
And here is Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Giannis. Hunter, the pass to Mobley. With 1 on the clock, and Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cleveland ahead, leading by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the 3. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Garland. Pass to Strus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it up. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Trent finds Porter. Giannis with it.
You know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And then for Cleveland, Allen's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Allen. Lopez covering. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Lillard outside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 6 assists in the game.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Mobley against Giannis. Mobley kicks to Strus. Cleveland moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley outside. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
And the free throw, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Strus kicks to Allen. Kicks it out to Garland to stop the run. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland.
A superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammate.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Lillard. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Somebody's really lit the fuse for Damian Lillard.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The wide open look here for Garland. Cans the 3.
Oh, big-time play by Garland. They're under pressure, yet still able to deliver for his team.
Antetokounmpo. Good. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
.26 seconds left in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stolen by Allen. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Prince misses. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging,
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Counted from distance.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Outside Giddey. Back to ball. Giddey passes to Vucevic. There's a screen. Takes a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pure from three-point range.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Pass to Buzelis. Three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on.
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Giddey passes to White. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Lopez. That 3's off the mark. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Giddey. Ball with it. Over Lillard. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Inside. Fades away. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Ball. Vucevic has got 5 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Well, the burden of expectations, it's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league. And when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top, is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. Jones. And that one's good.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And here's Lopez. He has 6. Trent outside. Lopez, the screen from behind the arc. And Trent gets the 3.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Jones. One second left. And so it's Milwaukee closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Williams misses. Milwaukee leading by 7. Pass to Porter. With the fadeaway. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Antetokounmpo with the block. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Portis with a screen on Williams. Trent outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Jalen Smith. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Ball passes to Giddey. Back to Ball. Clock at 6. The 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And the big finish by Giannis.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Back to Jones. Driving in. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Giddey. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
It's his first trip to the line.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. He struggled to get anything to drop.
Ellis is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Jones. Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Lillard comes in for Porter Jr., and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Lillard against Ball. Portis down low. No points yet. Here's Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Brian, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Ball against Lillard. Lillard not to be denied.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Ball for three. He buries it from three. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
Nice quick trigger from Ball right there. Good at sizing up the defense and knowing when to shoot off the pass.
Lillard finds Prince. Up top, Lopez. Pass to Lillard. Lopez in the post. The three from Prince. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Milwaukee up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. We'll be right back after this word. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Giddey in at the three. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Pass to Vucevic. Here's White. To the paint. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level. So he has an exciting future in front of him.
And they pick up 2.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Outside Giddey. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Free ball from Lillard.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Ball outside. Back to Giddey. Three-pointer, Buzelis. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the basket is good. Antetokounmpo has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Pass to Ball. Outside Giddey. Vucevic, a screen on Kuzma. And here's Vucevic. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Vucevic has got 10 points. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys, but now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside White. Launches a 3. Vucevic's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Lillard. Got a hand on it. The kick out to Kuzma. Knocks it down from distance. Kuzma's gotten his second bucket.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. Lopez, the screen on Giddey. Gets an open look and hits it. 9 points in the game.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Ball passes to White. Lopez against Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Picked by Vucevic to stop the run. And it's Giddey with the 3. Giddey's got 6 points in the quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
White finds ball. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Here's Giddey. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Smith inside. Antetokounmpo covering. Smith no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Trent on the wing. Green, a screen. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Bucks lead by 13. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Here's Giddey. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Outside Giddey. Pass the ball. And here is Vucevic. Covered by Lopez. Low block shot. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Now Lopez. For 3, here's Lillard. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bucks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
No good on the free throw. A line change here for Chicago. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kuzma. Trent, he's checked in for Prince. And it's Porter Jr. in for Damian Lillard. Yep, that one goes. Milwaukee in total control. Portis, the pass to Trent. Portis a screen. And the basket by Trent. And the Bucks lead by 18.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement and
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Back to Brunson for the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The competitive spirit of Brunson shining through. He just had to answer that last shot.
Pass to Grimes. On the wing, George. He's guarded by Anunoby. A nice shot by George. George has got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Embiid with the steal. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. Pass to Maxey. Oubre bounce pass. Embiid against Towns. Embiid no good. Now the Knicks with it. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
And he comes up with the deuce. He has 5.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over Towns. And Embiid gets it to go.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. With the floater. And the rejection by Embiid.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Oubre can't get it to go.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
The 76ers trail by 4. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's McCain. Here's Yabusele. A floater. Maxey, no good. New York leading by 4. Towns kicks to Payne. The 3. And it's Bona with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. outside. Maxey. There's the drive. Over to the left wing. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. They set the pick from past the arc. Drills it from outside.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Towns way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Cameron Payne. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Bridges. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard. Good on the shot.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Now here's Bridges. The 3. Rebound by Butler.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Embiid. Three-pointer. Butler cranes the three-pointer. Butler's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
It's Robinson, top of the key. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Oubre's checked in for Edwards. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Butler. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby's checked in. The Knicks making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Now McBride. Still without a basket. Here's McCain. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Looking to end the run. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Achua. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Bridges. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. On defense, the Knicks trailing by 4. Maxey against Brunson. Maxey, no good. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Maxey against Brunson. Towns a screen on Embiid. Here's Anunoby, and the rejection by Embiid. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Anunoby, good.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Maxey passes to George. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Maxey.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Now here's Brunson. He has 5. Here's Robinson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Brunson against Maxey. Outside, George. Embiid sets the pick for George. And the 3 off target. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers ahead. They finish off the second. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Paul George really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Oubre out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Oubre for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Here's Hart. No good. That would have tied it. Philadelphia has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Outside, George. Here's Maxey. Offline with his 3. New York trailing. Hart the pass to Brunson. And here is Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. Defended by George. Hart, that's good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Brunson. George passes to Grimes. George with the screen on Bridges. For 3, Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Bridges for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Bridges has got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Yabusele's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Maxey kicks to Yabusele. Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Shot from the wing. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 6 points for him.
When we say Embiid does it all for his team, here's yet another example.
Brunson with it. He's covered by Maxey. Puts the move on. And it's Brunson missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It's rebounded by New York.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Maxey passes to Oubre. They set the screen. They get it again. Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
Brunson with it. 9 points in the game so far. Brunson downhill. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 6 here in this quarter.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Philadelphia ahead, up 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Knicks, they've got Precious Achiuwa. Cameron Payne is out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
Towns wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Yabusele, defended by McBride. Here's McCain. Bucket is good. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Pass to McBride. Here's Achiuwa. The 3-pointer is right on target. Achiuwa's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Achiuwa. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy one.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Grimes. That 3 off the mark. Knicks trail by 3. On the wing, Bridges to the paint. Hart the pass to Brunson. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Maxey looking it over. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. There's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
Towns with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Hart. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game. That's 7 points for Josh Hart. Brunson against Maxey. Embiid inside. Here's Grimes. Connects from down. timeout.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
.52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Brunson, money, and what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Embiid from outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And here's Brunson outside. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving three?
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Embiid. It's in!
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They could win it. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. Outside, Maxey. From deep, George. Bridges with the board. New York shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Brunson draws the double. Bridges passes to Brunson. Offline from the top of the key.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Hart kicks to Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Hart the pass to Brunson. There it is! Brunson with the deep shot.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
To the middle. Fades. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Maxey finds Oubre. Embiid in the corner. Outside, George. There's the screen. Shoots it up. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Count it!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
For 3, Oubre can't get the 3 to fall. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Hey, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called the 76ers. They're down by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
And a fast break now for New York. Trips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
So it's...
that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there was a point at which, BA, it felt like rebounding was almost, especially on the offensive end, de-emphasized. Now you're getting back to a point where understanding dominating the defensive backboards. It means finishing your possession defensively and offensively creating more opportunity. It's an important aspect on both ends.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the 1. Now here's Holiday. Back to Tatum. Over Garland. Strus grabs the miss. Outside Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Now here's Strus. Now here's Garland. 4 on the clock. Over Holiday. Cashes in the 12-footer.
I'll tell you, this is what makes Darius Garland special. The ability under duress of great defense to stick it right in your eye.
Here's White. Back to Tatum. The 3. The rebound by Allen. Holiday against Garland. Allen outside. Pass to Strus. Back to Allen. Out to Garland. The 3 is up. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Tatum. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense.
Well, with the high release point, Jason Tatum can be calm under duress on the interior. That's nice.
Back to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Holiday to the inside. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Garland.
This, guys, is something Garland does so well. Excellent reading defenses, exploiting them in the pick and rolls. That is nicely done.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
Well, Koro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Over to the left wing, Hauser. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Allen finds Hunter. There's the triple. And Cleveland another 3.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Over Mitchell. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Cleveland on top, up 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Evan Mobley. Isaac Okoro is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Green, and it's Jerome in at the point. And here's Hunter from the arc. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 4. Tatum on the drive, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Tatum's got 6.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point. But how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup? Ooh.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Jerome. Fires it. Boston pulls it in.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. On the wing, Tatum. Pulls it. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Hauser. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavs. Darius Garland comes in for Green. Garland for 3. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Garland. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Back to Pritchard. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance. 5 points in the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Outside Hunter. Garland scanning the floor. With the drive. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cornette's checked in for Craig. Jaylen Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. Brown, a screen on Hunter. Pass to Cornette. Here's White. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell grabs a miss. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 4-point game. Thompson, a screen on Porzingis. And here's Hunter from the arc. Holiday grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Porzingis. Cornette sets a screen. Shoots from the baseline. Brown can't hit.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
White against Garland. Ooh, here's White on the drive. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Garland against Holiday. Hunter on the wing. Outside Strus. Fires the 3. That one is off. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Cavaliers on top, leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Gets the 3 to fall. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Allen with a screen on White. The 3 from Mitchell. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
White, good.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Mr. Bunny. Those are the shots you've got to convert.
Outside Tatum for the lead. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. Allen a screen. 4-3. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring, but Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
And Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
Throws it up high, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
Boston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Cleveland has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Hunter passes to Mitchell. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Tatum. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Here's Tatum. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
Al Horford's checked in for Boston. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, B.A., if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Lets it go from deep. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now Allen. Mobley outside. Over Tatum. And it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Allen. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Here's Tatum. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. This will be his second trip to the free throw line in this one. That one misses for Tatum. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Cleveland on top, leading by 3. We'll take a quick break and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Cavaliers, DeAndre Hunter is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Dean Wade. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 2. Pass to Hauser. Outside Craig. And here's Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
Boy, that little bit of contact will not be enough to impede Al Horford, just powering his way through.
Outside Garland. Here's Wade. Horford covering. Wade, that's good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A big group substitution here for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He encourages guys to stick with it, saying, I don't care what the scoreboard says. If we can play hard, that's all that matters. We can be the stronger team. So that's what coach is looking for.
Allie, thank you. Strus finds Allen. White against Mitchell. Shoots over White. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by White. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Here's Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Allen with a screen on Holiday. Garland against Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Garland, the pass to Strus. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. The 15-footer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Cleveland leading by 3. Right side Strus. From deep, Mitchell. That shot off the mark. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Holiday. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you like the level of aggression right there from Jason Tatum. Committed to scoring on the interior and draws the contact.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Holiday. Garland. He connects!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Tatum inside. Mobley's on him. Count it!
Well, Jason Tatum, in a big moment, he is unafraid.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Tatum from long range. The rebound by Allen. And now we've got an intentional foul. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one. And that puts him up 5. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum inside, covered by Mobley. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Three-pointer, Holiday. The rebound by Allen. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb.
Conference, Greg, in this one feels like there's a little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
Oh, Kevin, it's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff level opponent.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Tatum no good. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Brunson sets a screen for Hart. Back to Brunson. Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And we just saw Cat at his best, pounding the paint, finishing near the rim.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
To the inside. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thank you, David. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And New York making a change here. Achua's checked in.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Takes the 3. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Tatum.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Holiday against Brunson. The shot from the low post is good.
You always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Luke Cornett comes in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Jrue Holiday.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Hart. Pass to Achua. Bangs home the trifecta.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Here's Pritchard. Horford from outside. It's rebounded by Towns.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now McBride. It's Hart on the wing. Nothing on the board. Pass to McBride. Shot clock at 5. Great look, but off the mark. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. It's a tie game in New York, and we'll be back. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Achua is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's Payne, and it's Robinson. In at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court, and it's just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious. Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
On the wing, Anunoby sinks the triple. Anunoby's got the lead up to 3 now for New York.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Pass to Hauser. This one for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Hauser's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McBride passes to Achua. Anunoby outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Robinson with it. Guarded by Horford. That one good for 2.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. For the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Precious Achua. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Porzingis kicks to Brown. And Brown throws it down.
Strong finish by Brown. He doesn't mess around that close to the rim.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jalen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Porzingis with a screen on Towns. The 3 from Tatum. Bridges with the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. A different look for New York. Achua comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. The Celtics also with a sub. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Brunson the pass to Achua. Here's McBride. There's a screen by Achua. McBride's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And Porzingis at 7-3 doesn't just go through, he goes over contact.
Brunson with it. Fires from deep. Oh, Brunson good from range.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And White kicks to Porzingis. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for the Celtics. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Brown outside. throws it down.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, he sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Brunson surveying the D. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Anunoby outside. Brunson outside. Over Holiday.
Good defense from Holiday. I like when he uses his speed on that end of the floor, making the release uncomfortable.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Take that! Oh, Tatum from the parking lot. Suddenly changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. A 2-point game. Brunson sends a screen for Hart. Outside, Towns. It's good from long range. Towns has got 12.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all three levels.
Back to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got the lead, back up to 2 now for the Celtics. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Tatum against Hart. Towns, a screen on Tatum. Hart, that's good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Holiday looking for an opening. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Anunoby outside. Bridges finds Towns. Now Brunson. Second shot opportunity. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Brown outside. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw, good, Holiday.
And there's so many plays where Drew Holiday will show you just how creative he can be with the basketball.
A different look for New York. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Anunoby.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Holiday. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, Holiday focused there, and a good job of scoring despite getting whacked.
Payne, he's checked in for the Knicks. This will be his third free throw shot of the game. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Bridges outside. From downtown, here's Achua. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Achua's got 4 points this quarter. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Knicks lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Achua is out there with Towns. Then it's Payne. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Tatum draws the double. 5 to shoot. Pass to Horford. Shoots over Towns. And too long on the shot.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
McBride with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. Towns a screen on Horford. Here's McBride. Lets the 3 fly. Payne's shot is good. And it's an 8-point Knicks lead.
Payne gets the hot pass and drills his shot. That was automatic.
For the Knicks. Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thank you, David. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Shoots over Anunoby. Boston again missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. Count the transition bucket. Jalen Brunson.
The attention Mikal had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Tatum draws the double. Here's Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Knicks.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Towns a screen on White. Brunson against Holiday. Outworking the defense again. Brunson.
And it was going back and forth there for a while, but now starting to just stretch out that lead a bit. They're definitely looking like the better team.
Here's Tatum. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Brunson the pass to Hart. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Brunson against Holiday. Excellent D there from Holiday.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Up top, Anunoby. Light covering. Porzingis with the block.
Well, Porzingis, the height, the reach, just overpowering.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. And another basket for Boston. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Brunson outside. And Anunoby slams it in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back and forth action in this one.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. We've got Maxey, George out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Grimes in at the 2 guard.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Outside Mitchell. The 3-ball. Joel Embiid with the board. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 3-point game.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Now here's Garland. Outside Strus. Who poked away. It's stolen by Maxey. First quarter of play, a minute in. George passes to Grimes. And here's Embiid. Allen defending. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Here's Maxey. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Driving to the basket. Mobley grabs the board. And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's George. Spins. Pass to Embiid. Now here's George. Here's Embiid, covered by Strus. Outside Maxey. Let's go with a three. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Back to Strus. Mobley, left side. Outside Mitchell. Pulls up. The rebound by Embiid. The Sixers lead by 4. For 3, George connects from downtown. George has got 6.
I think one of Paul George's best shots is his pull-up jump shot. He's been destroying defenses for years with that mid-range pull-up.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Hunter's checked in for the Cavs. Okoro comes in for Strus. .110 left in the first quarter here. Outside Garland. Allen with a screen on Maxey. Here's Garland. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
Here's McCain. Lays it up and banks it in.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Okoro outside. Pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And it's Maxey missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Hunter. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Right side Maxey. Over Garland. No good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. The Sixers on top. They're up by 4. After this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Joel Embiid. Butler out there with Edwards. And it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. Butler passes to Embiid. Here's McCain. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. McCain's got 5 now.
Embiid gives you a lot. Scoring, rebounding, defense, and he can also beat you with the pass.
Here's Jerome. Six on the shot clock. The rebound by Yabusele.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Pass to Embiid. Fade away. He can't get it to go.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
To the middle. Mobley passes to Okoro. Here's Hunter. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Hunter's got his second basket of the game. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
For the Cavaliers, Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. Mitchell comes in for Green. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 6. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Strus. Outside Hunter. Mobley outside. To the inside. Here's Mitchell. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
They're such a strong guy. Donovan Mitchell plays bigger than his listed 6'1" height.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Here's Grimes. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. And Oubre gets it to go.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
And 1:01 left in the first half of basketball. Now Garland. This one for 3. Paul George pulls it in. And he converts the layup. And it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Pass to Mitchell. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. From down low. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Hunter. The Sixers lead by 8. For 3, Maxey. He's 0 for 5 after that miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
.11 left in the second. Maxey with it. There's the 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Sixers ahead, up by 5. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good bounce.
The ball's knocked loose. Oh, George with a steal. Over Strus. George's shot is good. George has got 10 points.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Allen finds Strus. And here's Mobley. Back to Strus. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds in the game. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
Shot from the inbound. Mitchell showing some muscle.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
Pass to Grimes. Mobley against Oubre. Here's Grimes. 6 points for him. 5 on the clock. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. And the 76ers making a change here. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland, the pass to Allen. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Takes a 3. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Maxey passes to Embiid. 1:46 left in the third. Here's Mitchell. And Grimes pulls it down. The Sixers lead by 4. Pass to Maxey. Here's Grimes. Checked by Mitchell. Embiid against Strus. And Embiid gets the double team. Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
Garland finds Strus. Mitchell misses. And Maxey's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Maxey on the wing, guarded by Garland. Well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there.
Maxey making sure to get that shot off, a quality shot in time. Great poise.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Now here's Strus. Back to Allen. Shoots over Embiid. Allen can't get it to go.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Grimes. Hits a three-pointer. And now an 11-point 76ers lead.
Always able to see the complete floor. Maxey, great vision.
And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Edwards. Joel Embiid is out there with Butler. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. The kick to Hunter. Thompson, a screen on Butler. Garland up top. Butler covering. From 9 feet. And another basket for Cleveland.
And that possession was in trouble. Enter Darius Garland.
Outside Butler. Pass to Embiid.
Come get it. Come get it.
Hunter with the rebound. Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Jerome. Strus the pass to Thompson. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. BA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
Here's Mitchell. Wow, the concentration by Mitchell.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
George for three. He drops it from range. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Nice confident stroke from Mitchell, setting an example for his guys.
George outside. And there's a pick. Fires the three. The rebound by Allen.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And he lobs it up top. And that one is hammered home.
Great pass by Maxey there. This guy really clever at finding ways to get his teammates involved.
Outside Mitchell. From outside the arc. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Inside, Embiid. And Embiid fires it home.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Here's Mitchell. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Oubre, a screen on Allen. Allen against Embiid. For three, Maxey. The rebound by Allen. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
It's spider time. Donovan Mitchell, ice in his veins.
And an intentional foul right there. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. .30 seconds left in the game. Here's Garland. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
Here's Grimes. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Outside Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Fires from deep. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
So this one belongs to the 76ers. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.